This is Rob. It's 658 days until I turn 30, and this is not the stubble of a bedraggled slacker. It's the stubble of a swashbuckling hero, hence the bandana. Let's do the check-in, because even though my weight stayed the same, which, you know, it's better than going up, I did hit my 3,000 word promise. So I'm super pumped about that. I think for next update, since the Monday to Thursday span is shorter than the Thursday to Monday span, I'm going to go for 2,500. That is my little oath, I suppose. So that stuff out of the way really quick, because it's community topic day. The topic I've chosen to speak on is debt. I don't feel like super qualified, but I'm going to do my best talking about kind of the lessons that my family has taught me. My family has put a really high focus on staying out of debt, which, you know, involves some delayed gratification, but ultimately doesn't leave you paying more. Regarding debt, although I don't necessarily know that I can say how one gets out of debt, because I really feel for people when the debts that they've accumulated far outstrip the income that's coming in, and it just looks like there's no way to make the numbers add up, even if you were to eat like bread and water for every month, you know, as you were trying to pay it off. But what I feel like I can talk about is not getting into debt in the first place. At some point in your life, whether it's expected or unexpected, you will encounter some manner of colossal expense. That might be an expected expense like a college loans, or purchasing a vehicle. It might be an unexpected expense like replacing a vehicle that is broken down, or needing a sudden major medical procedure that you didn't see coming. And to keep from going into debt, one of the things you really need to do is live like you're in debt, even if you're not yet in debt. Delay gratification, build up a savings. Do you have money in your account where you could live for 3 months or 6 months if you couldn't have an income? Having that buffer is a big deal, so that when life turns south, you don't have to curl into a ball and whimper because you were unprepared. So you do need to delay gratification, and that's difficult because any retail environment you go into is engineered from floor to ceiling to make you salivate over products. Branding is designed to make you want to buy things. Stores are organized to point you to face items. So there's a certain level of awareness you need to have of how much you have and what level of risk you're capable of taking as far as your expenses, because credit is not universally evil. You know, it is okay to purchase things on credit, but you have to be aware of what level of risk you can handle. You can project your income out to a certain extent and what you'll be able to afford, but you also have to say, you know, if suddenly I couldn't work for a while, would I still be able to cover this? And it's those kinds of questions that I think some number of people don't ask and live day to day, and it gets them into trouble. So the bottom line is that, and I hate to sound like, you know, old traditional codger, you know, kids can't have fun anymore, but at the same time, you cannot possibly expect to go through life without anything ever turning south on you. And the better you prepare yourself for when it does go bad, the more easily you'll bounce when you're dropped, as opposed to crashing and crumbling. So that's kind of one of those things. Do have, like I said, have a savings buffer to take care of unexpected expenses. Once you meet that savings buffer, then you need to start thinking about saving further money for the purpose of investing. My advice with investing is pay somebody who knows how to invest to help you invest. There's a reason these people have to have complicated degrees to get into this field and are paid lots of money. It's because they learn how investing works and how money works, and they can apply it to make more money. And sometimes, those people can fail too. There's risk involved with any kind of investment. But I'm not qualified to tell you how to invest, which is why I say, and this goes for a lot of things in life too, save up the extra amount of money needed to pay a professional to invest the money that you want to grow. Because you probably don't have the time or the energy to figure it out yourself. If you do, good on you. That's, a great and ambitious thing to take on and will serve you well. But if you don't, there's nothing to be ashamed of in giving the right money to the right people and finding a way to build a savings. So those are my thoughts on debt. Thanks to everyone who gave me suggestions. If you enjoyed the episode, do like and share. By all means, comment below. This was an enjoyable challenge. I looked at all the things presented, and I'm like, I don't feel super qualified to talk about any of those. I'll just give it my best shot. So thank you for helping me stretch myself in that fashion. On Thursday, I'm going to talk about escapism and some things regarding how it's played a role in my life and how I'm behaving differently now as far as escapism goes. So thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you on Thursday.